I want to make something very clear. The consequences are becoming more and more severe. You don't want to end up losing your license, end up with a criminal record, which will impact your job, your livelihood. I want to remind everyone that politicians don't direct police in a democratic society. The RCMP is working with provincial and local police departments to enforce the law. President Biden and I both agree that for the security of people and the economy, these blockades cannot continue, because this unlawful activity has to end, and it will end.
It would have been more appropriate for Mr. Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, to address this House according to Article 144, an article which was specifically designed to debate violations of human rights, democracy, and the rule of law, which is clearly the case with Mr. Trudeau. Then again, a prime minister who openly admires the Chinese basic dictatorship, who tramples on fundamental rights by persecuting and criminalizing his own citizens as terrorists just because they dared to stand up to his perverted concept of democracy, should not be allowed to speak in this House at all. Mr. Trudeau, you are a disgrace for any democracy. Please spare us your presence. Thank you.
European Member of Parliament Christine Anderson is...
We also had Christine Anderson.
Christine Anderson is in the backdrop.
Christine Anderson, you have stood up and spoken against authoritarianism in Canada.
I want to give a big thank you to Christina Anderson.
I just want to say thank you so much for standing up for Canadians, for standing with us, for standing up to RPM after what he did to us last February.
We saw a period of time where politicians would not speak up for their people. But then there was Christine Anderson, who spoke up loudly, and not just for people in her jurisdiction, but for people across the world. Many thanks to you.
I want to thank Christine for her efforts and her steadfast resolution.
From the bottom of our glowing hearts, thank you so much for calling out the tyranny that we never thought would happen in our lifetimes.
Thank you for being one of the few who took a stand and amplified our voices.
When you called out that virtue signaling, lying spirit that came into your house, you amplified the voice of those here that have been doing the same. Thank you.
Personally welcome Christine Anderson to Canada. You have been a perfect representative for the freedom movement in the last 12 months, and I appreciate you so greatly.
Ms. Anderson, thank you for being our biggest cheerleader, and when we really needed it most.
Hello, Ms. Anderson, and welcome to Canada.
Welcome to Christine Anderson. Welcome to this country.
Thank you for being such an inspiration to everyone around the entire world. I know you have inspired me and so many that I know.
I know you're going to meet some amazing people. I want to say thank you very much for standing up for Canadians and our truckers, standing up for freedom.
Wanted to say thank you for everything you've done, for speaking up, for using your voice when most of us felt like we didn't have a voice.
Just wanted to say thank you so much, Christine Anderson, for speaking up for us, being a hero in a high place.
Just wanted to say thank you for hearing the SOS call from Australia and then also standing behind the truckers' convoy. We really appreciated your speeches and we really loved the way you gave it to Trudeau when he came to Europe. So from an Australian in Canada, thank you.
Christine, I just wanted to say a huge thank you. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for sharing your passion and your integrity.
Christine Anderson, what can I say other than thank you? Your courageous words have been a true inspiration and a help to me, myself, my family, and all of our friends across Canada. Keep up the good work.